And we're on. Good afternoon, everyone. This is day 3 of the Special Libraries Conference here in beautiful Cleveland. It's the last day, and this is the last educational session that we've got. We've got the final keynote, and that'll be it, and we'll be all going our separate ways, taking what we've learned and applying it into our organizations. We've just wrapped up a really good session about artificial intelligence and its implication for law firms, and I want to focus or hone in on something that Morgan, you said earlier on in the presentation about quality of work life. People will be doing more fulfilling things. I'd like to juxtapose that against the pressures that law firms, especially big law, is feeling in terms of the billable hour and the needs of the billable hour and clients not willing to pay for the billable hour. So can you sort of make a comment about how the application of AI in the law firm will positively impact the billable hour and the pressures on the billable hour?
I suppose lawyers want to be lawyers, right? They want to do the higher level thinking about being a lawyer, not so much the copying and pasting kind of detail about being a lawyer. And the good thing about a lot of this technology is lawyers will have more time to actually focus on that sort of compartmentalizing and rationalizing and actually making decisions. And they'll have so much more data to use to make their decisions. So it's not going to be that necessarily they're spending less time per client. Well, maybe, depending on the field. But they'll have more time to actually use their brains rather than kind of copying a contract term over here and doing a lot of redundant, repetitive tasks that no one really likes doing.
Yeah, it would be that they would have more quality time with their clients
Right,
to
that
find
too.
out they can take care of their whatever legal problem that they have right now, but they can also, talk to the client about what else is bothering them or those kinds of things, so it gives them more quality time with a client as opposed to doing totally rote things for the client.
And I think you make hit the nail on the head when you say quality time with the client, so that it really the time is more value added and there's more opportunities for cross-selling and really letting the attorney shine in terms of their professional acumen with them.
I think clients want to, at least some anecdotally, and Morgan touched on this, is that, you can, some people don't like to fill out all the forms. They fill out all the forms, the lawyer can look at them, and then what clients actually want to do is have somebody listen to their problem, They don't want to sit around and fill out forms for a lawyer. They want somebody to sit there and listen to their problem and think about it critically as a lawyer would and give them some advice.
Absolutely.
So and they don't want somebody to just sit around and look at how they filled out the form.
For a lot of people, they're going to a lawyer. It's one of the most, well, if it's a smaller solo person, some of the most stressful times in their lives when they're going to a lawyer. Just like when you're going to a doctor, you don't want to ever feel like they're rushed or they're just getting on to the next thing or they don't have time for personal attention. So they think that's a great benefit.
Right. Now, Kevin, I'm wondering, you highlighted a lot of things that people could be looking at, within the profession, looking at to get up to speed and to keep abreast of what's going on in the AI world. Do you have a sense of things that maybe clients are looking at? Are they looking at the same things that the attorney should be looking at? Are the clients becoming more demanding about seeing, well, what are they doing in terms of AI and gaining the efficiencies of AI? Do you have any sense of what you're hearing from that?
Well, it seems obvious to me that the whole billable hour thing, like, how has that ever made sense? Like, you're going to spend more time studying things and charging me for it? The clients don't want that. They want more predictability and there are certainly things that lawyers do all the time, so why should they be charged, for work that you did for somebody else? It's just predictable because they have budgets. They don't want to have any surprises. I think there's some other points, but I can't.
We're seeing more and more firms like analyzing their own data from inside their firm and what certain matters usually cost, depending on different factors. And then you can give the client like a real idea of how much it's going to cost, based on this is how it usually goes. So there's that application.
Oh, that's great. Well, I want to thank you for taking the time to spend with me while we spent 4 minutes talking about these items. Again, I want to thank you for a great presentation and look forward to seeing more innovation and things coming out both from the legal division and from SLA in general about AI and the use of AI in the marketplace. Thank you much.
Thank you, Eugene.
Thank you.